The Windrush Celebration Group brings together a number of community and charitable organisations based in the borough of Dudley and the Black Country. We are pleased to have worked collaboratively to shine a light on the Windrush Scandal and to mark the day by highlighting the contributions made by Black people. We'll also be sharing an emotional interview with the Windrush survivor Renford Mcintyre. I'm Here Today Because is a project that showcases many elements: a public photography exhibition on the High Street, 9 interviews from the second generation of Windrush descent, a Windrush food hamper for African Caribbean elders, a letter writing project, and also an introduction to writing for Windrush. I'm Here Today brings an introduction to a special project that is an intergenerational project called Writing for Windrush, where young people at schools are encouraged to write a special postcard to be sent to an African Caribbean elder from the Windrush generation. There are many people that have been caught up in the Windrush Scandal, and the portrayal still continues today. Renford Mcintyre, a local man who has lived here for almost 50 years and spent 35 of those years working and paying his taxes, was told he was not British. Renford shares his emotional story of how the Windrush Scandal took away his liberty. So, tell us a little bit about how the Windrush scandal started to unravel in your life. So, how did it start?
Jesus Christ, you got time? I worked for this company in Blackheath for 8 years. Comes 2014, the EU rules changed. There's a thing called a CPC, but you had to go into a classroom like a child for 40 hours and pay £350. Mind you, I've been driving lorries for God knows how long. All right, I didn't mind that. My gift war going to pay, I had to pay that myself. I applied for the CPC because you got to have digit, because the ministry don't deal with driving license and logbook. All the lorries now, they've got digit cards. And they turned me down, and my employer said, Renford, you need your birth certificate or your passport record ticket, something to that, you know. And anyway, I tried, and his cousin was a transport manager, and he did put me in a mess. He sent his name to Jamaica for birth certificate, and I didn't know. My eyes were so blind. And then my cousin, Eunice Collins, she pinpointed the mistake the bloke made. But he did not make the mistake by accident. They wanted to get rid of me. I'd been there too long without having to pay me any money. I didn't get a penny from him.
Oh.
All I got was my holiday pay, and that was it. And that was it. I was up the road, and that happened on the 14th of September. The 19th.
So, Renford, just to clarify, you're saying that your employer
got rid of me.
Sent off documents
his
about...
cousin. Because I was so naive. I've got everything here. I paid £69 to Jamaica to get my birth certificate to keep my job. And they sent me tracking. I've got everything here. I can find them anytime you want. Tracking number to say within certain days. And I never heard nothing from Jamaica. And then he got rid of me, September the 19th, 2014.
On what grounds?
Because I couldn't drive the lorry without my CPC. But his cousin sent his name on the form, and Jamaica took my money and never returned anything.
So this was the start of
2014.
2014. So this was the start of your horrendous experience.
Yes.
So you lost your job.
Yes, they got rid of me.
So once you had lost your job, then what happened?
I met a little friend, and when she discovered all the problems I was going through, she got rid of me. So I went to a bloke, an Asian bloke, and I was like helping, doing odd jobs, lifting, rekateke. And then I had to stay there because I had nowhere to go in the unit, and that was it.
I think I'm interested in the process of the way that the Windrush Scandal rolls out in terms of what you had to do and who, because you mentioned before you had you found solace in an organisation that helped you.
But that was back. They got me this flat. 2014. I went to the CAB. They were clueless more than me. Oh, we can't ring Jamaica, we can't do that, we can't ring abroad, rekateke. They didn't want to know. Nobody wanted to know. And the government, when I provided all my documents, my HMRC, what I've worked, and my private pension from the National Insurance, from the NHS, they said that wasn't enough proof. Yeah, and when I went to sign on the dole, you're a non-inhabitant. So I was illegal, but they said it in a decent way, and that was it.
I'm here today because of a lie. An insincere promise was made, calling sons and daughters from the Commonwealth. The mother country taught us well. We want you, we need you, you will be welcomed, my grandma used to say. We're in it together, the mother country said. We need your help to rebuild Britain. Come, come, we're in a terrible state. You are invited, Mr. Wesley Adolphus Williams. You are invited, Doreen Antoinette Watson. Come and take your place. Take your slip, pay your rent, and buy your food. Become a law-abiding British citizen, the slip read. In 1971, the Immigration Act was passed, putting an end to foreign travel. Stop! I've really had enough, the motherland said. Now Britain is great, we need you no more. In 2018, a policy was passed. The Windrush betrayal began to pluck Windrush children from her door. Hope for a better life, a simple ask, you would think. A cruel and callous punishment. What reward is this? A betrayal that stings so deep, it's a national disgrace. The legacy of Windrush will never be forgotten.